Hey folks, so I've decided to try out Ubuntu Studio on my project laptop here. I've seen it for years. I'm a musician. I do video editing. Um, I thought I'd, maybe give it a go and see what it's all about. I have this Lenovo P50 laptop that I decided to try it out on. In 2016, this thing was an absolute beast of a machine. I mean, it was top of the line. It's 2000. It's about to be 2024 now, so it's getting. I've moved on to a new machine and just retired this for now, just to do projects and testing on. Um, it's an i7 6820HQ. If you look on if you take the bottom cover off, you can see that this thing can take 3 SSD drives, which is awesome for a laptop. And you can also upgrade it up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, which was crazy for the time. This particular one has 24 gigabytes in it now, which was, a lot back then. Heck, it's even a lot now, even though it's slower. It's slower RAM now. But yeah, so I've retired this. I have a new desktop machine that I got to replace it. I just didn't. I'd looked at these laptops to maybe get a newer version of this, but I just didn't need the mobility anymore, so I just decided to go with the desktop. So let's give this a try. I'm going to plug in my USB audio interface, MIDI keyboard, maybe even a drum pad. Let's hook some things up to this and let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's look in the menus here and see what we've got. It looks like there's a lot of audio stuff installed. A door seems to be their default DAW workstation DAW. I'm just going to use the bare what's installed in Ubuntu Studio for this for this overlook, but I installed Reaper just because that's my DAW of choice, and the Linux version is fantastic. So I didn't want to have to learn a whole new DAW just for this video. But I hear Adore is powerful. But anyways, we have we have an organ emulator here. Carla, that's a plug-in host. That's going to be a whole nother video. So is running Windows VSTs on Linux, which, yeah, that's a whole nother video too. Looks like we got some specific hardware front ends here. Lots of synthesizers, guitar amps, percussion synthesizer. That looks interesting. Jack related stuff, mixer, hydrogen drum machine, more Jack stuff. MuseScore, music notation software for people that do notation. Another phase harmonic advanced synthesis experiment. I'll try that later. More Jack control, ALSA control, QSynth, QTractor. That's another multi-tracker program. Did I miss? LMMS is kind of like a Fruity Loops sample program. There's Reaper. Super Looper I've never heard of. I might have to give that a shot another time. And Yoshimi is a synthesizer I've used before. And lots of different plugins and stuff. So lots to play with here by default. And this doesn't even show all the plugins and everything that are installed. So let me go ahead and show you what I've got plugged into the computer here. Okay, so I hooked some stuff up to the laptop here. I hooked up my Sample Pad Pro, my Volt 176 audio interface, hooked up the Korg Nano Key 2, that's a USB interface. Everything just works out of the box. No drivers, no nothing. I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but everything just works. The Nano Key. So, yeah, so I'm gonna maybe put together just like a quick riff or just like a quick little song with this and try out some of the instruments and stuff that's built in here. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so let's talk for a second about the Linux sound architecture. I'm no Linux expert, but I just wanted to just a brief of what I'm dealing with right now. Um, it seems like Pipewire is where things are like going towards as far as Linux audio is concerned. But right now it seems like Ubuntu Studio is defaulting to something like a hybrid of Pipewire, Pulse Audio, and Jack all working together. It's working for me, so I'm just going to keep it like this for now, but it just seems like it's sort of in a state of flux right now, and it's probably not going to be like this in the future. It seems like they're trying to move towards Pipewire, but it's just sort of a wait and see. So I thought I would just touch briefly on that for just a second. Okay, so I've put together just sort of a quick space funk sounding, just one riff sort of thing here. I'm just going to show real quick just what I used for each track. Let me put my headphones on. So for the first track here, I did a little bit of beatboxing, and I just used this Dragonfly reverb. So let's listen to it, hear what it sounds like. Oops, not mute, so low. Gave it a nice bouncy effect. And for the drums, I used this Black Pearl drum set. Let me hear what that sounds like real quick. I played it with my Sample Pad Pro here. Just sort of a quick funk. No effects, just dry. And then this track was just a quick shaker from another drum set. I'm not going to play that. It was just a different drum set. I just used the shaker. And I played my bass. And for this, I used just a, what is it? The GX amplifier and the course. So let's listen to that. Kind of gave it a little bit of a gritty sound with a little coarse mixed in with it. And then for the guitar, I just used just the simple Dragonfly reverb again. I guess I like that one. Here's what it sounds like. Whoops. Just the guitar. Kind of sloppy. And then just to add a little bit of spaciness to it, I used my Korg monotron, and for that I just used the same. Actually, I used the early reflection Invada reverb for this one, and it just kind of gave it a spacey sound. All right, and here's what the whole thing sounds like together. Just a quick little ditty. Okay, so in conclusion, this has been sort of a fun video to make, sort of go outside your comfort zone. Sometimes it's good to try other operating systems just to see what sort of different tools they might have. It could spark creativity, you never know. Um, I actually come from, I grew up with the Amiga and writing music with sample trackers. Later moved to BOS and Mac OS, and now I'm using just boring old Windows. So I'm not really a Windows guy in the first place. So it's nice to try other stuff. But anyways, if you have any suggestions or things for my next video, feel free to put it in the comments, and feel free to tell me anything I did wrong or any of that kind of stuff. But we'll see what I'll do for the next part too. Anyways, well, thanks for watching.